Let's see how to add passport details in booking file. For some airlines, it is mandatory to advise the passenger's passport details. Secure Flight Passenger Details, SFPD, is mandatory for Western Hemisphere. SFPD is mandatory for few other nations as well in the world like Sri Lanka, Kuwait, etc.
To add passport information in the PNR, we must have PNR displayed in front of you, which means you can first retrieve the PNR and then add the passport information. Suppose you wish to add for passenger number 1. So we start with SI command, which means you're going to add service information. Then we type the passenger number. As you're going to type information for passenger number 1, so we type P1 here, /SSR docs, which means you're going to add document information. And then we type TK, which means you are going to send information to Turkish airline, which is there in the PNR. Then we type HK1, which means that passenger is holding confirmed passport. And 1 with HK means that you are going to send information for one single passenger. Followed by P, which means you're going to add passport details, followed by the passport number, followed by the issuing country code. So it is IN, which is India, followed by the passport number. Then we type the nationality of the citizen. Suppose the citizen belongs to India. So he's an Indian citizen, so we type IN, followed by the date of birth of the passenger, which is, for example, this, followed by the gender of the passenger. As gender is male, so we'll type M here, followed by the passport expiry date. Then we type the passport holder name as in the passport and as in the booking file, which should be same. And we click enter. So the information is gone in the PNR. So let's add information for the second passenger also. So suppose we want to add for Simran Kaur. So we type si.p2, we type SSR DOCS, followed by TK HK1, which is exactly same as the previous one. Then we type P, and suppose this passport is also issued by India. Then we type IN, then followed by the passport number. And then suppose the passenger is an Indian citizen, so we type IN, and the date of birth, for example, is this, so we type date of birth. As this is a female, so we type F here. In case of child, then the gender code remains same, which is M and F only. But in case if it is infant, for male infant we type MI, for female infant we type FI, followed by the passport expiry date. For example, the passport expiry date here is this, followed by the name of the passenger as in the passport again and as in the booking file as well. So the second passport information is also gone in the PNR. Now we can save our PNR, the booking file. And once we have saved, the passport information will show on the left-hand side. We can type star SI on right-hand side to display the information on the right-hand side. So this is the command to add passport details for the passenger. And this can be viewed by star SI command. Passport detail is mandatory for most of the countries. So one must know how to add passport information in the PNR.
To take system help, use command APIs.
To take system help for passport command, we can type /APIS, and when we type APIS, we get the complete information on how to add passport details in the PNR. The third command shows how to add passport details in the PNR. So you can always take help from this command also. There is something called SFPD also, which is in a way linked with the APIS passport details only. SFPD stands for Secure Flight Passenger Data, which requires just few details from the passport command. So the command can be entered like this, which is si.ssr docs, followed by the airline code, followed by the HK1 code, and then we put 5 slashes, date of birth, then the gender, 2 slashes, surname, and the first name. Actually, SFPD is a concept which was created for USA and Canada, and this concept was created by USA itself, rather North America, I would say. SFPD is mandatory for all the airlines entering into USA, North America, not only USA, but North America, and all the airlines which are exiting, which are outbound from North America, even for the domestic flight as well. So this data, SFPD, is mandatory for these destinations. In case SFPD is asked, we can always add passport information too. So it's always easy to remember one single command. But if passport information is asked in the PNR, or if the airline is making it mandatory to add passport information, then we cannot add SFPD because SFPD is having the. So we must know the concept of SFPD, which I just mentioned, but you can always remember the passport command also, which is more of a help than SFPD command. In SFPD, only the date of birth, the gender is mandatory. Rest, instead of the passport number, instead of the expiry date, these slashes can be added. And the help for this command can be taken by the same /APIS.
Time to move to assignment quiz.